What is going on, guys? Miles here, and in a recent update, Call of Duty points were actually added to Infinite Warfare. I personally am not surprised at all that Call of Duty points are back in Infinite Warfare, and I'm pretty sure everyone watching this video was expecting COD points in Infinite Warfare at some point. But I think in Black Ops 3 they were added around December, but in Infinite Warfare they've been added in mid-November, so they've came a lot earlier this year, which may be surprising to some people. The main reason why I'm not surprised that COD Points have returned to Infinite Warfare is that they're actually so successful because Activision Blizzard actually confirmed that they have made over $1 billion in the second quarter of 2016 just through in-game sales of their games such as Call of Duty and Overwatch. Which is an absolute crap ton of money which would be left behind if they didn't actually add COD points to Infinite Warfare. Although I am very disappointed that they are in the game, I'm not a huge fan of them at all. I don't like the idea of paying for a chance to get weapon variants in the game, which could give you an advantage over people who didn't pay, who still paid £45 for the main game. One of the huge criticisms of Black Ops 3 was that people who paid £45 for the main game as well as £40 for the season pass still didn't have full access to the entire game. I was one of those people. I paid around £80 on Black Ops 3 just to get the season pass and the main game. We did get all the maps, but we didn't get all the weapons at all. There were so many weapons in supply drops, and I only ever got 3 weapons through supply drops when there were over 25 weapons, I believe, which I thought was really frustrating considering how much money I paid. And I know some people would respond to that criticism by saying, well, you can play multiplayer, get yourself some crypto keys and then use them to open supply drops, although my experience doing that in Black Ops 3 was very poor. I must have played multiplayer for around 150 hours or so, and I got 1 weapon from a supply drop which wasn't through a weapon bribe, and that was a melee weapon, and I wasn't super interested in it at all. I was definitely more interested in the ranged weapon bribes, but I played 150 hours just for that 1 weapon, so if I wanted to get all 25 weapons in the game, it would take me thousands of hours to get, which is pretty much unviable. You can't really do that without paying. You're not going to be able to get every weapon in the game. So here, COD points are now in Infinite Warfare, and you can use them to buy supply drops in multiplayer or zombies, and they work very similar to Black Ops 3. It costs 200 COD points for a rare supply drop either in zombies or multiplayer, and in multiplayer, it'll give you probably some weapon variants, maybe some camos or some emblems, and probably in the near future, it will give you supply drop exclusive weapons as well. But in zombies, it'll probably give you the fate and fortune cards, although I've never opened a supply drop in zombies. As for pricing, for 200 COD points it costs $2, which is around £1.50 in the UK. For 1,100 COD points you can get that for $10. You can get 2,400 COD points for $20. 5,000 COD points for $40, 9,500 COD points for $75, or 13,000 COD points for $100. And in other news, the 2-week-old patch notes are still not available on PC, and on Xbox One, PS4 and PC, there is still no combat record or even leaderboards, and also there is still 5 assault rifles. And one last thing I forgot to mention is that COD points from Black Ops 3 will actually be available in Infinite Warfare, which is a good thing if you have any spare left over. But there we have it. You can now purchase COD points in order to get supply drops for multiplayer or zombies in hopes of getting that one item which you actually want, although you probably won't get it just because of the way probability works, and the actual chances of getting one specific item in a supply drop are really damn low. And honestly, I'm pretty upset because we don't have basic fundamentals in the game right now, such as leaderboards or a combat record. But hey, we do have purchasable supply drops. But if you guys found this video useful, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely awesome, and I'll see you guys in my next video.